Hello everyone. So today we are going to work on these action cameras for finishers. So when you do a finisher move, you can see the camera is changing to focus on the action. So here is the demonstration. Alright, so that was the demonstration. So we are going to work on the action cameras today. Okay, so this is what we have at the moment. We can do kicks, punches, and do a finisher move like that. So we have to do a couple of regular attacks before executing a finisher move, because we have to reduce the health level first. So now what I want to do is implementing a custom camera movement, sort of like an action camera, when we do a finisher move. So how can we do something like that? So at the moment the camera is attached to the character like this, and if I go here and open the side scroller enemy, that's also a child class of the side scroller character. So here I'm going to add another camera. Here the camera is facing the character. Now I'm gonna what's the socket this is attached to? None. Okay, now I'm going to add another spring arm. This is named spring arm 1, so I'll name this main spring arm, and I'll add another one. I'll use SA face. I'll rename this one. SA stands for spring arm main, and SA face should be attached to the head socket. And does it have any rotation? Let me disable these options and rotate like this, and add an offset like this. Maybe it doesn't have to be this long. Oh, okay, maybe something like this. Now just for testing, let's see what happens if I attach the camera to that spring arm. This is how we see. Okay, but we don't need that. Let me undo it. Right, but this doesn't look right. Why? Okay, so here I did disable inherit video, these things. What if I inherit your right, now it's in the correct direction, still slightly to the right, but still that should be fine. Let me temporarily move the camera here and remove the offsets. This is how we see. So actually camera is not focused on the character, so yeah, I don't think we really need this offset. So I'll make it 0. Okay, so this angle seems somewhat good. Okay, so now we need to see that dynamically in action. So let me put this back again on the main camera, and I don't think we have begin play. So for testing, let's add begin play event, and after a delay of, let's say, 5 seconds, let's automatically move, switch the camera, attach it to the face, attach component to component, parent is face, and I'll keep everything, I'll snap it to target. Scale, I don't think that matters, but anyway, let's snap that also into the target. Now let's play in 4 seconds. See? Okay, now we are facing on the character, and we have some shaking. That should be because the character does have movement in the face, so I think we can enable leg. Now we should be able to minimize that shaken moment. Let's see. Not much. Let's try something like 0.1. Let's set this to 20 and let's apply a rotation like 2. Yeah, now it seems more stable. Okay, but it should have some moment. Yeah, that seems better. Alright, so now that's only for testing. I actually want to focus the camera on the opponent, not exactly on the player's face when we are doing a finisher move. So let me cut this. And do we have any interfaces? Oh yeah, PPI finishers. This is something we added a long time ago, but yeah, let's add a different interface name to control the camera. So blueprint interface PPI camera, and here we need to switch the camera. So we also might need a way to define which camera we should use. So let's add enumeration. Enum cam types main face legs. Oh, sorry. For the moment I only have the face camera and the main camera, so let's just keep it like this. Now in the side scroller character I'll add PPI camera, and in the PPI camera I'll add the function switch camera, and as an input we need camera cam types. Cam type default value is main, not a problem. Compile, we have switch camera. Okay, now let me paste what I copied. Oh, I think I have copied something else, but it doesn't matter. Get the wait here. Actually we should be giving the current active camera component instead of getting this reference of the camera, because we might be trying to attach the camera to the NPC characters face, SFS. So what's the type? Camera component. Here let's add another input. Camera component object reference cam. Save. Alright, now here attach component to component. Okay, now parent. We can select parent using this enumeration cam type. So if it is main, if it is face, if it is leg, I haven't defined leg camera yet. Let's go ahead and do that too. So just like this one, where should we attach it? Oh, one more thing. I think we may have to disable collision test for these cameras, because the other character might be in the view of this camera, so we don't need to snap the camera back and forth. So I'll disable the collision test, and let me duplicate the SFS legs I'll attach this to pelvis. Maybe not that far. Like this. And have an offset like -20. Okay, SLX. Okay, now we have a spring arm that focuses on legs of the character too, and attach it to the legs. Alright. Now what? Now one more thing. We don't really need to snap the camera to the target. So to achieve a smooth transition, let's keep world, and then call move component to with all zeros. Within 0.4 seconds, for shortest rotation path with these in and out. We can change these values and figure out what works best later on. Now how do we switch the camera? Because we need to switch the camera when we are doing a finisher move. Now where do we execute finishers? Here. Okay, just for testing, let's call camera. What's the function name? Switch camera. Let's call switch camera to face on the enemy, and cam is this one. And after let's say 3 seconds, let's call switch camera on self to main with the same reference. Now let's see. Okay, the switching did work, but however, because of our character, we didn't see clearly. We didn't see the action clearly. Oh, this time it's good. Okay, so we have to fine tune. It is working, but we have to fine tune. One thing we should do is these cameras, instead of having an angle like this, we should have an angle into this way, because the enemy characters always be in here, if enemy characters have the camera from the left, then we are having an angle like this usually, and we will change to something like this always. So something like this instead of going to this angle. So going to something like this angle without going to this side would be better. So yeah, face to move it to left. No, right. This angle will work. Same for the legs. Why is it so hard to set? Oh, it's moving. Why does it keep moving? -3. That way, 3. That's a bit weird, but yeah, let's just keep this angle and see. Okay. Yeah, I think we should not attach the spring arms to the body. Instead, we should keep it attached to the capsule, but yeah, let's try attaching it without any socket. Both. Oh, wait. Oh no. Because at the moment we are only using the face, so it doesn't matter. Let's move it like this. And keep an angle like this. Right, now let's see. Oh, it works, but when the character moves up, it was not focusing. Oh wait, having the camera on this side doesn't help always, so I just realized that. Because we are sometimes coming to the character from this side as well. So we might need 2 spring arms in the same nature. But let's first make it work for the enemies who are coming from the left side. So face. Yeah, instead of attaching it to the head, let's attach it to something like pelvis, which is more stable. It doesn't move just as much as the head. And 30. No, that it doesn't work. 120. Oh, 120. Same. 60. Same. Let me rotate it. Oh, sorry. Let me pause the animation. It's not moving. Okay, it's inheriting you. That's the issue. But I can use this other axis to rotate it to and get to the direction I want it. So yeah, something like this, and with an offset, say 20, 40. Okay, so this is SFS. Now let's test it with the character. Oh, sorry, I need to unpause the animation. Now let's test it with the character who's coming from the left side. Oh, sorry, totally rotated wrong, so I can't have these rotations. So yeah, we can't keep them attached to the sockets easily. Now the next option we have is let's attach it to the middle of the character. Right, so I enabled inherit yaw and attached to the mesh without any sockets, and I set it like this. Similarly, SFS, let me rename this as L, duplicate SFS. Oh, this should be SFS R because it's on the right side, and another one SFS L, and the L one I'll move it to the other side like this maybe. Okay, now yeah, we can get actor rotation and split. If yaw is larger than 0, we should use SFSR based on the rotation of the character. This may be wrong, this may be need to be flipped, but let's see. Otherwise, hell, oh, if it is true, or otherwise, hell, that's the way it should be. Alright, now let's see. I think it has to be changed. Yeah, it needs to be changed. That's correct. Okay. Alright, so for the moment I'm not going to use the legs because I'm only want to keep using the face and finalize this. So maybe on a later date we can implement a way to use multiple different cameras. Oh, maybe because some animations are different and some animations the head is going out of the view. So maybe another one way to handle that would be to maybe let's just try that too instead of explaining it here. So let's see, kicks, punches and finishes. We have 11 finishes. So if I open one of them, so this is like a lift and throw kind of a finisher. So we can have anim notifier for different types of camera changes that we need to have. So let's say for this animation it's better to focus on legs instead of face, so then you can have something like a focus on face notifier, and from the anim notifier we can have another interface method to call to the blueprint, character blueprint, to do the changes accordingly, to do the camera changes. So yeah, maybe I'll cover that part in another video. It will take some time if I do it here. So I'm gonna finish this for now today. So thanks for watching. As always, project files will be available here for the download, but please note that I'm not going to include the finisher animations, but you will all have all the blueprints and the codes that I create and those regular attacks. The reason I can't include the finisher animations is because they are from an asset that I don't have the rights to share with you guys. So thanks for watching. See you in another episode. Goodbye.